Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is September 23rd, 2018. This is our throwback section to where we're showing you the ability to understand where prices are likely to go in the market for the cryptocurrency space in an unregulated market such as the cryptocurrency space. Today we're going to do them on or for Stellar, Cardano, and Monero. Okay, now these currencies are done daily for our HueFin News Patreon members, and if you're not such a member, then definitely come on over because you are missing out on some very profitable gains in this cryptocurrency space. So if there's anyone else that you think will be of interest to this type of analysis and how we're able to forecast where prices are likely to go before it actually occurs, then send them on over to our HueFin News Patreon page, and from there you guys will have access or the ability to profit from these profitable trades that we give on a regular basis. We're not like those other YouTube channels who give you news after the fact. Okay, it's our purpose to try to give you the news before it occurs. That's why we're here with a simplistic way of understanding what price bars and volume actually means and able to give you precisely where prices are likely to move, whether to the upside, consolidate, or even move lower. So I just want you to all to sit back and certify and verify that what we said yesterday on our video, which is on the right side of the screen, and compare it to what actually occurred on the left side. We're here to show you all evidence and proof that we definitely know what we're doing and we're not pulling your legs. Even those who say you can't do it, send them to our channel. So the first one up is going to be Stellar. That we are literally within a consolidation for this currency. Even amidst all of the stockpile that we do see here on the monthly chart, a lot is not occurring for this particular market for Stellar. The weekly chart continues to show you, again, we're still consolidating, and more or less we're consolidating with movement higher. Okay, this currency is obeying our ascending line, which lets us know that this currency is still moving higher. But again, we're still seeing signs of weakness coming into the market for Stellar. Taking a look at the daily price chart, we saw two fantastic days of Stellar moving higher in price. Today is just a culmination of the stockpile that came in from yesterday. And now 3,700 sats is going to be resistance for Stellar. The market has to stay above 3,500 sats or even 3,400 sats in order for this currency to maintain its ability to move to the upside. They already told you where Stellar has to be maintained in order for this currency to move to the upside, and I said 3,500 sats, and that is literally the very key support area that this currency has literally held support for multiple 3-hour charts. And as of right now, the currency is holding 3,500 sats quite well, but we're also losing interest to the upside, so we can actually continue to move a lot lower in price. And if that's going to be the case, 3,400 sats or a little lower than that cannot be broken. Okay, so my analysis for Stellar is for the continuation to the downside to occur. We might still hold 3,500 sats though, so as we do move to the downside and we hold it, then definitely continuation to the upside is going to happen. But as of right now, with the light volume and the weakness bars that I do see on this chart, still expecting Stellar to move to the downside. So there you go. The next one on the list is going to be the next one on the list is going to be Cardano. We told you all already that Stellar is going to move to the upside, and now we're going to show you Cardano moving to the upside and how we forecasted it to happen before it actually occurred. Okay, so let's go ahead and go there now. And I want you all to pay attention to what I said in my video yesterday versus what actually occurred today in the market for Cardano. So let's have a listen. Nasty. The market continues to show no indications of movement higher. This has been the 5th month. We're going into the 5th month to where Cardano continues to move lower. You can also tell here that the support and the resistance line for Cardano is definitely staying within this channel. It has to hold support relatively soon. That's all I can say. 930 sats cannot be broken. It came and touched those twice. This is the second week that Cardano came and touched that 930 sat area. As of right now, the daily price chart is showing us that we had 4 great days of the market move higher. Now 1300 sats is coming in as resistance. I'm still expecting Cardano to move higher, although it might not move that high. Just maybe around 1400 sats and then coming right back down to lower prices, okay? The 3-hour chart was showing you that we were getting very wide price spread bars around that 1250, 1300 Satoshi area. And that indicated a lot of selling was going on in the market, but we're not moving to the downside as of yet. So I'm still expecting consolidation moving higher for Cardano. 1200 sats definitely has to hold that support. And we have to get a very strong push to go bar to break 1300 sats in order for us to move substantially higher than my original forecast. So I'm still looking for Cardano to move higher, but understand that with all these wide price bars here, Cardano definitely can be hindered from moving higher than where it's currently being traded now. So just keep that in mind. So there you go. Told you already to expect Cardano to move to the upside and to pay attention to 1350, 1400 sats, because that's where I would be expecting stockpiles to come to the market. And literally that is what is occurring as of this particular moment. So again, another profitable trade for our members who are a part of our group on Patreon. So the last one is going to be Monero. Right side of the screen is Monero from yesterday, and on the left side of the screen is going to be Monero, the current price action for this currency. Now the last one for today is going to be Monero. This is the monthly chart for Monero, and out of the other altcoins within the top 10, Monero is not necessarily in a directional move on the monthly chart. It just looked like a complete glob of price bars to where we don't have a necessary directional move to the upside. You don't see the bars moving higher, and you don't see the bars substantially moving lower. So this is probably one of the strongest cryptocurrencies to date with those altcoins within the top 10 is Monero. This currency is not giving us any indication that it's going to continue to move a lot lower than that 14,000 sat level, okay? Even on the monthly chart, we have been seeing 3 consecutive days of movement lower. We caught this probable precursors of strength, and now we continue to move to the upside for the month of September. Taking a look at the weekly chart, you can still see here that indications of strength is still here. I do like the fact that Monero is continuing to show a strength. We received a lot of stockpile on this particular week, the 3rd of September, and we are still showing indications of market wanting to move higher. The daily price chart for Monero, you can tell here that 18,500 sats is resistance. So I'm expecting some going back and forth consolidation in the near term, but overall I'm still seeing this currency moving to the upside. Now 19,000 sats is resistance as well, so it might take us a little while longer before this currency is able to move substantially higher in price, but nevertheless I'm still seeing indications that this market wants to move higher. Just be on the lookout for 18,500, even 19,000, or even 18,000 sats, okay? So my analysis is for Monero to move higher, but those resistance areas are closely approaching, so just understand that it can move back down to the downside from there. So there you go. I was telling you all to expect Monero to move to the upside, and then the continuation of that occurred. And already I told you that resistance was going to come in around 18,800 sats, or even 19,000. And the market came and touched 19,000 sats exactly on this 3-hour bar. And ever since then, you can tell weakness is coming into the market. There you go. More evidence and understanding that you can read the market and understand what it's going to do before it actually occurs. And I asked yourself the question, why are you not a member of our HueFin News Patreon group? Because we're giving this only to our members who values this type of information. We're not your run-of-the-mill other YouTube channels to where we're just trying to get you to subscribe and hit views. We definitely have a purpose as to why we're here in this space. And if you're interested, come on over to our HueFin News Patreon group. The link's going to be in the description of this video. So again, I do look forward to seeing you all there. In the meantime, make sure y'all maintain your profitability.